As we've heard, we're all living longer. Now, a healthier lifestyle, and of course the medical world can take some of the credit, but you have to ask, what are we going to do with the extra time? One thing that doctors can't cure is loneliness. Agony Aunt Denise Robertson has been asking whether that's a part of our well-being that deserves much greater attention, especially in this part of the world.
Wilf is making breakfast. He's 88 and preparing to face most of the day alone. It's 2 years since his wife Joyce died, and like 4 million other older people in Britain, Wilf lives by himself. The arrival of his morning newspaper is a welcome distraction. But for his generation, the headlines are causing concern. Here in the North East, life expectancy is the lowest in the country, with people in Middlesbrough living almost 5 years less than those in wealthier parts of the south. And there's a new trend emerging. After years of rising in the North East, life expectancy for women has levelled off, while in more affluent areas of the country, it continues to rise. So why, in our region, have old people stopped getting older? At Oxford University, one professor thinks loneliness caused by austerity measures could be to blame.
It does appear to be the elderly, the frail and the lonely, and those who are on their own, who are more likely to become ill and who are dying in higher numbers than they were a few years ago. And it is probably the tip of an iceberg of a huge amount of much greater suffering. It's really unheard of to get this for a couple of years. The last time I know that life expectancy for a group in the North East of England didn't rise was back in the 1930s.
So how have cuts in this region impacted on elderly care? In the last 10 years, councils in the North East have, in real terms, cut spending on the over 65s by £66 million. It's now the lowest spending region in the country, with local authorities closing 17 day centres, facilities which had been used by older people.